Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is D-Domo coming to you live with another video. Ding, 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 ding. Hey, what's up to all my light brights out there? This next video is going to be a piercing haul. This is going to be about all my little piercings and a piercing vlog of all the stuff that I have. So you guys can get to know me better on that level. Okay. First of all, I am so happy. Let me say this. I am overly joyed. I got my left ear, let's say left ear, loser left ear, because I consider that my loser left ear because it was like screwed up for a very long time, back to an inch. I am so happy. I just cleaned it today, haven't cleaned it in a while, and was kind of happy that I was able to, hold on, ooh. O-ring on the back was irritating me just now. Hold on, let me take this off and put it right back on. There it goes. Okay. But no, let me not call it a loser left ear before it starts shrinking again and messing up, and then I have to deal with this all over again, and I'm not trying to do that. Okay, because that took far too long. Let me just get quickly into this little story on how that happened, and then I'll go from there. Basically, I went to Six Flags, and I wore 2 sets of earrings, 2 sets in one ear. I had a black earring. Pause. Let me go get the earring and come back and show you what I had. Okay, well now I'm back. I found the jewelry that I was looking for. It was this jewelry right here. It was a silicone plug. It's way bigger than an inch. When I got it, they said at the place that I bought it at, they said it was an inch. But then I trusted them, not thinking to really get in my piercing mind, knowing that this is way bigger than an inch. It's probably like a size or 2 bigger than an inch. Maybe the inside hole part right here, this part right here, is an inch. But the whole flare and everything else, there's no way that that could be an inch. But then I wore it with this inside of it. And so I put this inside of here like so, and I wore it, and I wore it like this. So it was my rainbow plug, and I wore it like that. So that's what I wore. And then let's get, oh yeah, like I said, I wore it like this, and then it ripped and it tore and it started getting really, really bloody, and it swelled up and it shrunk down to 7/16. I was so mad. It took me forever to stay here and get jewelry. I was wearing this freaking broken like hook of jewelry. It was this glass one with like the swirly. They were nice when I got them for 7/16 when I was at that size, but I had to wear it and it kept falling out, and when it did, it kept chipping, and then finally I just was like, I can't do this anymore. So I bought next size, went up, did what I had to do. I went to my gauge chart that I have in my body piercing bag, my big giant body piercing bag, my bag that I got from Apple with my iPod, and I put all my jewelry in there for years and years. And every single time I go get a piercing and they give me the information, or they have me write down something and they give me a copy, whatever, I always keep everything in here, like my receipts from all my piercing stuff, jewelry that I bought, everything is always in here. So like I said, I went through there and did all that and stuff like that, and that's what I did there, and it just ripped. Like I said, it ripped. I was irritated, eventually bought new jewelry and stuff like that. But let's get down with the video at hand and really talk about my piercings and what I have, so I can go ahead and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and talk from the first piercing that I have all the way to the last piercing that I have. Hold on, let me just go ahead and put this jewelry away really quick, this one in here, and grab the other bag that I have all this other unique jewelry. I have so much plugs, it's like not even funny, all these plugs in here. But yeah, gosh, get down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, there, it's all tucked away now. But yeah, my first piercing that I have, I got it the summer going into my sophomore year in high school, and that was my tongue piercing. I got that, be 15 years now. That's the first piercing that I got. Was not painful at all. It healed up real quick and real nice. My second piercing that I got was my eyebrow pierced. I've had that for a long time. I can't remember how many years it's been, but I got it on my 18th birthday. I'm 31 now, so if you do the math, I'm not trying to do the math right now because I ain't trying to calculate how long ago that was. It's going to make me feel like I'm really old and ancient because I'm 31 years old. I know I don't look like it, but I am. But that was my second piercing I had. It was a slight pinch. It wasn't too painful. I had a tear come down. That's just natural for those type of piercings. Anything from face region like that, it tends to want to happen. Septum, nose, whatever, it tends to want to happen. So I went ahead and I got that done. Same time I got my first tattoo. It's really horrible. It's a dragon. I don't know if you can tell. Try to sit here and turn the camera down. See if you can see it. It's really, really horrible dragon. In my eyes it is. I want to get it covered up with something else. But I felt like your first tattoo should be epic and should be everything and sickening and make you want to keep it forever. But a lot of times some people do stuff rebellious, but this wasn't rebellious. I got a chance to get it done when I was 18, and my mom said, I can get a tattoo, you're 18. So I had to beg her to get my eyebrow pierced, but that was that. And then it just came, and that was the end of that. Like, the moment I got my eyebrow pierced, matter of fact, the moment I got my tongue pierced, but I can actually say probably the moment I got my eyebrow pierced, it was the end of that, and I was just like, you know what, I'm piercing and I'm tattooing my body, and that's what I'm doing. But I got my eyebrow pierced, and then after that, my next piercing that I got was nothing for a while. I didn't get any piercings for a while. I was just like, you know what, I want a piercing, but then I don't know. Then I got my lip pierced. Had to take it out. Then eventually I went and got it redone, and I got the inverted lip. So it was the lip where it was here, and then the ball was on the top. And I liked it. And then all of a sudden, the ball came off. Ball fell off. Irritating, irritating, irritating. I was like, okay, I guess it's not meant for me to get my pierced. I went and I had my inverted industrial done next. It was the bar that went from the ball is in the back of your ears, and then the bar goes straight through. So it goes through both part of the cartilage pieces, the big pieces. And eventually when it healed and everything, complications with that, I went and got the other side done. Let that heal, do everything like that. And then I had to go to the hospital. Long story short, they said I couldn't keep it in, and then they said I could. I tried to get it in and tore and ripped, and was like, I told myself if I ever have to take it out, I would never get it re-pierced again. So I guess this is not going to happen for me. And then eventually I got both my lips done. Something happened, complications, I didn't get pierced right, blah, blah, blah. Did that. Then went back 2 days later, tried to get it fixed. It was just, I was like, okay, I guess my lip is not meant for me to have. And then after that, I got my septum. I got my septum pierced. Matter of fact, I think I had my septum pierced for a while before that. But my next piercing before my septum was my nape. I got the back of my neck done. I got the back of my neck. I don't know if you can really tell and see. I'm going to try to get down and back down and see if you can see the back of my neck. But it is right there. My nape piercing. I've had it for a very, very, very long time. And a lot of people are surprised that I've had it as long as I've had, because they said that a lot of people's reject, and mine's never rejected, not once. Even piercers were surprised on how long mine's, and they asked me who pierced me, and where did you get it done at, and what did he do to pierce it, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I honestly really don't know. There was no pain. It was painless. The only pain that I had was afterwards of getting it pierced, and it wasn't really pain. It just felt like I had a strong crick in my neck. Like my neck was really sore and it needed to be cracked, but that was really it. And my neck was just kind of stiff and stuck and sore for a couple days, but that was really it. And then after that, I cleaned it. It was fine. I got my septum pierced there. Then after that, I went ahead and got my septum pierced. I had that for a while. Then I went back, and like a week or two later, I got it stretched up to a 14 gauge because I just was not happy with the 16 gauge. I just wasn't. And so I went to 14 and got to 14. Then after that, I decided I was going to wait for piercings and stuff like this. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get anything else for the meantime. I'm not. So then eventually, I got my smiley done. And I got that done right here with the horseshoe barbell, or most people call it a circular barbell. But it's the horseshoe barbell and have the ball on each end. This one was more expensive. This one was $50 to get done. If I would have got the circular barbell with the ball, or just one ball, it would have been, I think it was $35. But since I got that one, it was $50. So I went ahead and got that done, and then went back to the same piercer who pierced my smiley, and I eventually got right here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of small, hard to see too well. Let me see if I can pull it down. I don't know if you can see right here. I got my vampire bites. I love my vampire bites so much, but that's what I got done. I really, really wanted these for so long. So many piercing places turned me down all the time and said that they would not pierce me there at all to do any dermals, any microdermals there, because they're afraid of the whole neck and the jugular vein and everything like this. And I understood that, and I understood the risk of getting it done. And I finally found a place that would do it, and it was the same place I got my first tattoo at. Lo and behold, the person that works there that did my tattoo does not work there anymore, but my best friend's cousin does, and he's the one that did this tattoo that's on my arm right here. I love this tattoo so much. It says, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent." It's a quote from Dr. Martin Luther King, but it wasn't a quote when I got it done from Dr. Martin Luther King. It was something I had on a t-shirt and stuff like that. But that was basically it on that. And then that's all I really have right now when it comes to piercings. I eventually want to get 1, 2, 3, I want to get 4 more piercings, and I think that's going to be it. I want to get my nose pierced with a hoop. That's what I really want to do, is I want to get my nose pierced with a hoop. I want to get both of my traguses done. And then I want to get my UFO pierced. I don't know if you guys know what a UFO piercing is. Most piercing places don't call it a UFO piercing. They call it a orbital piercing, and basically it orbits through one part of your ear or one part of the body. It comes out the other way and then orbits back into the other way, and it connects together with the ball attached to it, the captive ring ball. But I want it right here in my ear, so it would basically be here, come down into here, and then come up and like that. So that's basically what I want. And then that's really about it. I have 5 tattoos. I have this one, the star. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if I can pull it down. You can see. I have the star. Then I have the writing. I have the dragon on my arm, like you guys can see. I have a shark on my back on this shoulder blade. And then on this one, I have both of the characters from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. The video game characters, the Moonanites. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but they are the Moonanites. Surrender over your drugs and candy. That's what they're known for. They're really rebels, and when I got it done, it was like a really rebel move, and I was just like, okay. And now it's just one of them tattoos that I told myself I would never remove. Like, I thought about removing it at one point, but then I was like, nope. I paid $50 for this tattoo. I really like it. I want to get it touched up because it needs to be more touched up. It looks more of like a red and a green, not a hot pink and lime green like it's supposed to. But you know, when your skin color is a little bit darker or whatever like this, it just depends on how the color takes to your skin and stuff like this. But I do want to get it touched up one more time because I've never got it touched up since I got it done. And then that's really about it. I do want to get more tattoos. I want to get another tattoo right here. I don't know if you can tell. Let me pull it down. I want to get it in this section right here. This whole blank section, I want to get a tattoo there. I have some ideas and something in mind, but I will keep you guys informed on any other tattoos or piercings or whatever like this, piercing haul or tattoo haul, on exactly what I want to get done and everything else like this. So I'll keep you guys informed with any other information on the tattoos and piercings that I got, any updates on that. So I guess I'll call this an update piercing vlog or whatever you guys want to do it. Sorry. Make sure you cough in your elbow if you're gonna cough. That's just one note for me, or one note for anybody, because if you cough in your hand, You touch the handle, you touch somebody, you shake somebody's hand, all that, it's all up in there, and you just don't want to do that. So it's best not to do that. Cough in your elbow and be a lot better. But on that note, go ahead, make sure you get your piercings done professionally. Keep them clean. Do not let them get infected. Do you, be you, dress for you. Don't try to copy nobody else. Be your own self. I don't get these piercings and anything else for anybody else. And I don't sit here and try to prove a point or try to prove something to anybody else and be like, oh, look what I got and this and that. Yeah, when I have it, I do. I do have my piercings, and that's just me. Like, I do have a lot of jewelry, but I don't try to flaunt and say I have this and have that and what I don't have. But I will later down the line make a body jewelry haul on all the stuff that I do have and stuff like that, and show you what I plan on getting in the future for body jewelry and stuff like that. But as of right now, I'm about to go ahead and sign out. So all my light brights, stay bright and colorful. Okay, peace.